Hey gang, Mocha Boy here, welcome back. So in this video we're going to take a quick look at an attack from KChow. KChow is a visiting member from another Reddit clan. We regularly do exchanges between other clans if they want to come and learn how we do what we do here and see some of the thought process behind some of our attack planning and everything else. So he's on loan from us from Reddit Iota, so quick shout out to Reddit Iota. Heard you guys just won a pretty tough war. And I'm sure you'll be pleased to see that KChow is wrecking bases left and right for us over here, as well as he's learning some of our tactics. So one of the things that I'm sure he's picked up on, I'm not sure if he actually took it into account for this particular raid, but one of the things that I try to hammer home with a lot of our hog attackers is to find opportunities to soak up point defenses with a giant so that you can send in hogs behind them to murder them. And for a base like this is actually a pretty tough base to apply that type of tactic to, simply because there's a lot of overlapping defenses. You have a lot of DPS hotspots located around the base, and if you attack just the wrong spots, where there's a big bomb followed up by some splash defenses and some layered point defenses, you're going to run into trouble with keeping your hogs alive. And surgical hogs relies on you being able to soak up point defenses, trigger bombs or disable bombs or whatever with those giants, so that your hogs can go in, do their work, and then move in to the weaker defenses. So it's really just about taking out the point defenses, but your overall target in any surgical hog raid is to take out those whiz towers, because it's the wizard towers that really ruin these raids, especially if you get your hogs clumped up in a target, and then you have one whiz tower just blasting down on them, with however many mortars adding in that type of damage. So in this particular attack, what he's going to end up doing, these spread out bases are kind of tricky from a deployment perspective, because it takes time for your troops to go from the outer layer to the inner layer to do what you need to do. So what he ended up doing was I'm sorry. What he ended up doing was just taking out this layer of defenses to get at the AQ. I mean, easy AQ, easy town hall pull, clan castle pull, and then after that to start coming in with his support hogs. So this is one of those weird decisions that changes every time you encounter a base. Do you send your hogs in here? Do you send your hogs in there? Do you have everything kind of just flow through the base and meet in the corner? Another option obviously is to go heavy on this side and then just kind of have your hogs whip around like this, and then take your kill team to go into the core and then kind of either meet up in the middle or redirect them, kind of like that. There's so many different ways to do this, and the way that KChow chose was to again take his kill team, AQ kill team, and coring team in from the north, and then to have his hogs come in with giants. And what we say here is one giant to soak up at least 3 point defenses. He only had level 5 giants, but they're still useful, especially in applications like this. And then about 2 to 3 hogs per defense. Now these are all point defenses, so 3 hogs will take these all down in less than 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 4 attack rounds, and then at that point they can go on to move into the core and then move through the perimeter like that. So one heal there, heals around the whiz towers, and then you should be all set. So let's watch that all go down. The timing of the deployments on this was a little off, but I mean, like I said, a lot of the guys are learning these tactics, and they take time. They take time to work out the timing for it, to kind of get that feel from when it's right to because one of the hardest things to do is just hold a troop back, and I guess when people learn these raids, it's all about just dropping all of your assets on the field and then just watching it unfold, and that's definitely not the case with higher level attacks. You want to be able to control the deployments, stop and pause to see what's going on, adjust as necessary. He did not have a poison for this, so he's got to take out these CC old school style. So right off the bat, you saw there one giant, another giant. This giant really didn't contribute anything to that portion of the raid, but he's got his hogs going in, sprinkling in, taking out that north, that top right-hand corner. They'll be able to plug into the core of the base very soon. And notice, they're coming in groups. This is a great example of controlled deployments of hogs. You don't want to drop 2 strings and then just kind of pray that they'll go in the right direction. You want to make sure that you're taking out the base in sections, and that you're taking them, you're carving out the base into manageable sections and taking them out with troops with the right type of troops at the right times, that kind of thing. So yeah, I mean, at that point, once that last point defense goes down, he's just got the BK and those skeletons to clean up, and it's a 3-star for us. So again, great job. A little fast on the giant deployments. You could have saved one of those giants for one of the backside attacks, and all you have to do is you have to understand that the reason that you have the giants is so that you can keep your DPS alive. Hogs act as terrible tanks, so anything that you can do to distract the point defenses away from the hogs is going to increase their survivability tenfold. So always something to consider. But look at what he's got left over. He's got his kill team. Don't think he has his BK, but plenty of hogs. He's got his tanks. He's got his wizards. This is 3 stars for us. So great job, KChow.